Hey there Pokemon fans, Readers here with another deck review video. In this video I'm going to deck review a very fun deck, the All-Night Party deck. And this is a combo deck with the card All-Night Party, the trainer card, and Darkrai-EX and Snorlax. And we have some Zoroarks as well and some Yveltals. We're gonna see that. Okay, so I do have a Zoroark coin because there is a Zoroark in the deck. Have a Darkrai Arena DEX deck box and card sleeves from the Darkrai 20th anniversary, which is the mythical collection Pokemon, whatever. You know better than I do. I have 8 overall wins and 11 overall played, and I believe that these wins since last edit. I believe that the edit was the change of the deck box and sleeves, but I'm not 100% sure. So let's go like that, expand the deck, and let's take a look at it. So this is the list, and you will definitely find the list in the description of the video. Definitely check it out. And by the way, since you're going to open the description of this video, check out my social media as well and follow me into the social media that you pay attention the most. And okay, so the basic strategy of this game is to use Hypno, which has the Good Night Babies ability. Once during your turn, you may leave both active Pokemon asleep, and you may say, if I do that, how am I going to attack? And the answer to that question is the All-Night Party Stadium card. Once during each player's turn, if that player's active Pokemon is asleep, he or she may remove that special condition and heal 30 damage from that Pokemon. And that's the only time in the game that you want your opponent to flip heads to wake up from the sleep, because if he doesn't, he will be able to both wake up and heal 30 damage with All-Night Party. But we will get there. And also, it's quite funny that Snorlax's first attack, Toss and Turn, with 3 energy, 30 damage plus, this attack can be used even if this Pokemon is asleep. And if it is, it deals 90 more damage. So Snorlax is awesome even without the All-Night Party. Of course he is. And with 4 energy, 50 damage healed from this Pokemon, the same amount, you will probably not use that. That's not 100% correct, but you probably won't use that. You will go for the Toss and Turn, which is quite fast to do because of our double colorless energy. Okay, so by the way, we have Snorlax, which is 140 HP basic Pokemon, and that's very important. You will know, I'm gonna tell you why. It's very important because it is a basic 140 HP Pokemon, and with the Fighting Fury belt, it becomes a basic 180, which is the HP of a Pokemon EX, which is fantastic, and it gets 10 more damage, so it deals 130 with Toss and Turn, which is insane, just insane. Or heals 60 damage with Swallow, which is insane as well. It is a Pokemon Pokemon Center lady every single turn, crazy. Okay, so this is a very nice card in this deck. Not playable in almost any other deck, but with All-Night Party, very, very nice combo. Actually, not with All-Night Party, but with Hypno. We're gonna go there. We're gonna be there. Okay, later, not now. Now, we have 2 Darkrai-EX, and in this deck, we are not using the Dark Pulse so much. We may do, but that's not the best attack in this specific deck. We go for Dark Head, which for 3 energy deals 80 damage, which is okay, but if your opponent's active Pokemon is asleep, this attack does 80 more damage. That's 160 damage, and it is 170 damage with Fighting Fury belt. And that's very, very possible with Hypno and All-Night Party. So you do the Hypno ability once during your turn, the Good Night Babies. Both Pokemon are asleep, and you wake up your Darkrai with All-Night Party, heal 30 damage if it was damaged, of course, and a hit for 160 damage and 170 with Fighting Fury belt. Now, the biggest problem is that but many Pokemon EXs, Darkrai included, have 180 HP, and you are almost every single time 10 damage short, and that's very, very bad, very bad. But if we talk about non-EX Pokemon, you can definitely knock out almost everything and almost every, if not every, Pokemon break card, okay? So that's very, very important. But, okay, that's the combo basically with Dark Head. Now we have the Yveltal to make sure that we are going to power up our bands with the energy that we're going to discard with our Battle Compressor, and I don't like this so much in this deck. I don't think that it works so much, but it is a good way to start an early game card. I'm thinking this could be replaced, but I don't know what could replace it. Okay, I'm pretty sure that maybe a few more supporters, I'm not sure, but I think that this could be replaced. The Yveltal, maybe the Battle Compressor as well, even though I'm a big fan of Battle Compressor because we can discard trainers and get them back with VS Seeker easier, and that's nice, that's good. Now we have two Zorua, basically to evolve into a Zoroark and make sure that we're going to be able to stand in and retreat whenever we want to with our two Float Stones. So Float Stone is basically for Zoroark, but it can go to Hypno if we want to, Yveltal or Snorlax, or even Darkrai if we need for any reason to retreat. By the way, did you notice that we don't have any Same-in EXs? That's a nice thing. I think that if you have Same-in EXs, I do have, but I wanted to show you a more budget deck. I would probably replace two Yveltals, remove two Yveltals from here and put two Same-in EXs. That would be probably be nice. Yeah, I think it would be nice. Whatever. And also Zoroark's Mind Zack is very, very important with 2 energy, which is 1 double Colorless actually. This attack does 30 more damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon, so this is powerful sometimes, not powerful other times. You have to be very, very careful on that. Now we have Drowzee just to evolve into Hypno. We talked about Hypno. Unfortunately, this Hypno is never going to attack in this deck, and this may be bad. It may be bad, it may not. It depends. We have 2 Battle Compressor. I found this card more useful into discarding useless cards to make sure that I'm never going to draw them and thin my deck. Very rarely discarding energy cards in order to bring them back with Yveltal. That's very rare. What is less rare is to discard supporter cards and bringing them back with VS Seeker. That's basically how I use it. Now the Escape Rope is not such a good card, but it is a Lysandre in a worse Lysandre, you know. It is a way to even retreat your active Pokemon. Let's say if you don't have All-Night Party and your Pokemon is asleep, I don't know, tons of plays for Escape Rope. Maybe it can be replaced. Now Level Ball brings both Drowzee and Zorua, and that's basically why it's here. Max Elixir, it's a card which helps you pump your Pokemon faster, but I also think that it is a lot here. 3, maybe a lot. Professor's Letter, a bad thing in my opinion to have both Max Elixir and Professor's Letter in the same deck, but sometimes you do need that extra energy, and Professor's Letter is going to do the trick. By the way, at this point, since I'm finding a lot of things that I don't agree currently with this deck, but I really don't know which changes to do. First of all, I want you to suggest changes for this deck list. We could, as a community together, we could definitely improve it a lot, first of all. And secondly, I want to tell you that this is not my list. I just faced an opponent in the versus mode that crushed my face with this deck, and I thought that it was very, very interesting deck, and his deck list was open, so I grabbed it. We have 3 Trainers Mail, and that's a very nice card because look, so many trainers we can bring with Trainers Mail, so very, very important. We have 4 Ultra Balls to bring any Pokemon that we need, VS Seeker to bring back from the discard pile any supporter card. Lysandre is very important in this deck. You can definitely finish off Pokemon that retreat in order to be saved, or a strategic Pokemon from your opponent's bench. It could be, I don't know, a break card, which is a supporter card, for example. or it could be, I don't know, a thread that your opponent prepares in his band, so you can get momentum, you can get tempo actually. We have 3N, and I found N to be a good card in this deck, because you don't want to discard so many cards in this deck. So N could be a nice alternative into to this deck, to Professor Sycamore. We have 3 Professor Sycamore, which is okay. I don't think that we should have 4. 3 is nice, it's okay. Skyla may help you very much with All-Night Party, and that's basically why it's here. It can bring All-Night Party, and this is very, very important. All-Night Party, once during your turn, I talked about that. This is a key card. Fighting Fury Belt really, really helps with both Yveltal, Darkrai and Snorlax, maybe Yveltal as well. Float Stone is basically for a Zoroark, and then we have 2 double colorless energy, actually 4 double colorless energy, and 6 of these darkness type energy for all the Pokemon. Actually, it's actually for a Dark Head, to be honest. And of course Yveltal. So that was the All-Night Party deck. I'm not 100% happy with this list, but it sure works. It is very fun to play with this deck. It is very, very fun. I definitely suggest building it. And if you want to watch me playtesting with this deck, definitely check out the video right now in your screen. You will find the playtest video of this deck, and let's see how I am going to do. But playtesting before shooting those videos, I was having tons of fun with this combo. I like combos, and this combo right here is crazy. It's very nice, this combo. So if you have any suggestions on how we can keep those 3 cards, Snorlax, Darkrai and Hypno, and maybe replace the whole thing, All-Night Party of course, we need All-Night Party of course, so those 4 cards, definitely tell me in the comments below, or if you have any better list than that, share it in my Gmail. You will find it in the description, and I will definitely create an update video for this strategy. Anyways, I really hope that you enjoyed this deck review video, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Until then, take good care and bye.